And then the next morning, this is where it gets really fun. Hey, Lynn's Diddy in the house, and welcome to my channel. This is a new thing for me. Very excited to get started. Thought I'd tell you a little bit about myself. I am a dental hygienist, a mom of one, and a puppy mom too, I guess. And also, I dabble in makeup a little bit, and I like makeup. And today, I wanted to tell you guys all about a little procedure I had done about a week and a day ago. This procedure was plasma fibroblasting. Now, if you haven't heard of this, it's pretty amazing. You just need to do a little Google search really quick and look up plasma fibroblasting because it's way cool. Cousin here in St. George is a plasma fibroblast technician. When I found out she was certified, I was like, yes, I want to do this because I had seen it a little bit on Instagram. I have hooded eyelids, and so I was super pumped to try this out. One, because this is a non-invasive procedure. I didn't have to go under general anesthesia or under the knife to get this procedure done like you would for a blepharoplasty. And number two, it was basically my body doing all the healing and like lifting up my eyelids. So she took this little pen and she basically just like burns my skin. What it does is it creates energy between like your skin and the moisture in your skin and the end of this pen. And so I don't even think it was even touching. Like it doesn't really touch my skin. It just like zzz, zzz, and it made like this weird like sizzly sound. It did smell a little bit like burning flesh. Total disclaimer. And what this does is it brings plasma and fibroblasts to the surface of your skin, and it tightens the skin. So the reason I was interested in this is because my eyelids and like this part of my lid was covering the bottom portion of my lid. So I was really excited because I wanted to see if this would help with that like droopy sagginess I had going on. She put this numbing cream on my eyes. So she put it like right here, a little bit up here, and let it sit for like 30 minutes. So she took this little pen and she starts doing her little like sizzle thing. And it really felt like itchy. She's just kind of going along, and basically it's like a controlled wound. So she is putting these little dots, like teeny tiny dots, really, really close together. When you see the before and after, like from that day, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it made such a difference. And we decided to do a little bit of a brow lift too. So you'll see in the pictures, I had like this funky triangle, like above my head from where she like did this little brow lift. So it like lifted up my brows a little bit and actually helped lift my eyelids quite a bit as well too. But I was not numb up here. It's like, okay, yeah, we'll like test it, see if you know, you're gonna be okay. And she's going, I'm like, okay, yeah, this was definitely numb. I imagine, I haven't had a tattoo, but I imagine that's what a tattoo felt like because it felt like a needle she was just like tapping a needle on my head. It was totally fine, like I was fine. Wasn't numb up here, and it was not really a big deal. And then we took that after photo, and I was blown away with how good it looked already. And I knew I was gonna look kind of crazy for a while. I went home and she gave me some instructions. You know, I definitely had to ice it. Like as soon as I got home, I wanted to put ice on it too because it was like tender. Oh, hey guys. I'm just icing my eyeballs right now, but I'll kind of show you. So I look like a scary clown. Felt like a burn, almost like a bad sunburn, but on your eyelids. And put the ice on there, and I was like, okay, we're gonna be good, because she told me it was gonna swell. She had me take an antihistamine to help like reduce the swelling. I ended up taking some ibuprofen as well, too, low pain tolerance, and so I wanted to have some kind of pain control coursing through my veins. Okay, and then the next morning, this is where it gets really fun. Okay, so day one, I look like a crazy person. I look like I've got like kitty cat eyes or something. I was definitely swollen when I woke up this morning. This eye was like swollen shut. I'm like, oh no. And yeah, even though it's really swollen today, you can still see the lift. Normally, I wouldn't even be able to see this part of my lid at all. This lower part, it's normally covered by this hood right here. So far, I'm digging it. Still see that like it was lifted, it was looking good, it was just swollen. Especially down here, like really close to my lash line, it was very puffy. Apparently some people can also get drainage like to their lower, like under eyes. I didn't really get any swelling under my eyes. It was all up here in my lid and it was tender. Nothing like too crazy, just kind of like a sunburn. And she had given me some like essential oils and stuff to roll on, and that helped so much. Like, it was really soothing to be able to put that stuff on there. And so for the next couple of days, I just had to take really good care of the wound on my face. Tried to keep it clean. I used my regular cleanser, moisturizer, after probably like 3 days, and because it was really gentle, and it actually, like, I wanted to keep everything else clean and like be able to wash my face and stuff, and that also really helped with like the itching. Guys, so just wanted to give you a day 3 update of my plasma lift. So you can see like the swelling has gone down quite a bit. The dots are kind of starting to like crust over, so they're getting a little bit itchy. But other than that, like, it's doing okay. It's looking pretty good. Because let me tell you, by day, I think it was day 4, it was so itchy. It has like gotten scabby, which I hate that word. But I mean, it's very itchy today, which is a good sign though, because it's healing. Like, I wanted to scratch it off, and it was basically like these little teeny like dot scabs. You can't do that because it could scar. Just scratching like around it over here. Just gotta tap it. Essential oils definitely helped that she had given me, and so I like rolled that on there. It was totally fine. I looked a little bit crazy for a couple days. The 3rd day I actually went to work at my dental office, and I couldn't wear makeup, and so I was like, sorry if I scare all the little children, but literally no one said anything, and the 2 dentists I work for didn't even notice. Like, seriously, I had to like tell them. I was like, no, I have like a tattoo on my face. Can't you see it? And they're like, oh no, couldn't really see it. Because you couldn't really see it from like normal distances away. I had to like put my face right up there and say, hey, take a look at this. But by that point, like, couldn't really tell, but I still couldn't wear makeup because you can't wear makeup until all the little dots fall off. Really, really pleased with the results. And apparently this is actually going to keep healing up for like the next 6 weeks. So that's pretty neat. It's just going to continue to tighten and heal. And these are my results so far, just from a week, and really, really pleased with it. I love that it was like non-invasive, you know, not a surgery, that it was my own body that was just like healing itself with like the good stuff it already had. I love that. That was my experience with plasma fibroblasting. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll totally answer them for you. And yeah, check out those results because I'm really pleased with how it turned out and excited to see how it heals even more. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Guys, look at this. Like, you can see the bottom of my eyelid. This doesn't happen. Normally, this hood would be covering my eyelid. Like, I am just so happy with the results.